I made the video, and there's like a ton of people like, oh, he showed his cat, and I'm like, where? Because like to
Right.
me, if I have three cats and I have a dog, and if anyone said, hey, and there's like people talking about it, and it's a big enough rumor, not just like if one person said it, if it's a big enough rumor that enough people, because I've seen people talk about this on a podcast level as well. If it's a big enough rumor, why wouldn't you want to prove people wrong? What I don't, it's so simple to walk into your room or whatever room, grab your cat, and say, here's Leo. So simple.
Right.
I,
It,
I,
it,
I find that so I find that to be strange because
I
it's so
agree
simple.
with you 100% because I'm not too sure of what the rumors were. I just caught your video and I sat there and I watched it 3 times over and I'm like, I'm looking through the photos that you showed, and there is absolutely not a single piece of evidence suggesting that this cat even exists right now or is in
Right.
the home. I'm not too
Right.
sure.
And
Would you mind refreshing me on the rumor?
so, allegedly, what happened, and this has been talked about on a podcast, where a fitness influencer was high on, well, was on a acid trip, allegedly, and they had a kitten named Leo, and that kitten, what the person snapped the neck and during some sort of acid trip. Okay, now it's been widely speculated that the person that did this is King Cole, as messages and videos and proof have been coming out that he has been utilizing those kind of drugs and people. This is what's being alleged. He's been under the influence of certain other kind of drugs. So this is where people are like, okay, well, simple, just produce Leo. It's very simple to dispel all these rumors. Post Leo, and once you post Leo, people will understand. I understand that Blaze is in the live. What is Blaze looking for? Blaze, why do you want to jump in the live? You never want to come into my live, so what can I help you with?
Right.
Um,
And, I followed you for a long time, ever since you first blew up. But I followed Savannah and Dinesh as well. Our exorcist. I love Doc Savannah. I've been, I'm fair in the smaller amounts of debate talk.
mhm,
I'm not widely known like, you are on Karen, but, you know,
mhm.
I, I am interested in all of these things because this is essentially TikTok news, right?
Right,
Um,
absolutely.
I'll put
and
myself on
it's
mute.
insane because, why, if this rumor exists and you're saying you didn't do it, it's fairly simple to just prove it.
Yeah, it's very very simple. I mean, I can walk in and just go just get on live, sir, and people are like, well, he shouldn't have to do that. No, you're right, he shouldn't. But at the same time, if these allegations are mounting and people are like seriously questioning, okay, well, he doesn't show any videos with a cat. He doesn't show any photos with a cat. I haven't. I've looked through his stuff on Instagram and I looked through his TikTok. I haven't seen it. So where is it? You know what I mean? Like usually you have something, So that's my whole thing, and that's where I'm taken aback by it, and I go, okay, well, where there's you have to have something, whether you have a cat bowl, this or that, you produce the cat, produce something, produce and show that that there is a cat there, right? You know what I mean? But I'd rather you produce the actual cat because that's going to clear everything up. And if I had those kind of allegations against me, I would immediately want to clear that up. It's just
Absolutely.
on reputation alone, right? On reputation
Absolutely.
alone. So I do want to give Blaze an opportunity since he is interested in talking and seeing what his conversation is about here.
Do you mind if I stay in the box then?
Oh,
Or
absolutely,
okay,
absolutely.
cool.
Go ahead, Blaze. You can unmute yourself. What's going on?
Hey, Karen. Now,
Hey.
I was only trying to piggyback off what you were saying. Now, you were saying that when you have a story that's big enough, somebody should be speaking on it, and I thought you should be one of those people. Now, I know you know what's going on with I Speak and him
Okay.
lawyering, needing a lawyer now, and
He
I know
needs a
we have
lawyer
our
for what?
differences.
Hold on. First of all,
Yes, yes,
you
yes. Good.
you
I'm sorry.
assumed a lot of things. What do you mean he needs a lawyer for who?
I guess you didn't see his live yesterday. His chain of
I
command got in contact with him yesterday
okay,
because the police are going to NCIS
okay,
filing a complaint.
okay,
And I'm just wondering why you don't never want to speak on this. You ever spoken to police about this story?
okay. So let's break first of all. Let's break something down.
Sure.
I don't follow what I speak does every single day, right? Second of all,
Hmm.
I don't break anything down with Polisa because I don't believe her story, and that's just simply
I
fact.
mean, right? I understand that. When you say you don't believe her story, have you ever asked her story
I
personally?
listened and I listened and I watched, but also, are you factual on why I speak has a lawyer, or are you assuming that
Not
because he
factual.
mentioned he has a lawyer? How are you factual? Are you signing the contract?
The contract. What are you talking about?
The
He asked for a
contract
lawyer
between him.
yesterday on his live.
No. Did you are you part of the contract between him and his lawyer that says he has a lawyer to defend himself against
I
Polisa?
didn't ever say he had a lawyer. I said he asked for help for a lawyer.
Okay, so
He's,
what's the issue here? What does that have to do with Polisa?
he needs a lawyer because he's going to court. He's going to need a lawyer.
No,
Police is pressing
who said that?
charges.
Who said that? Who said that he was going to court? Is there a court date scheduled?
You need to talk to him about that.
No, you
I'm
need
pretty
to
sure
talk
there
to
will
him
be
about
one
that.
scheduled. He's under
You
investigation right
need to
now.
talk. Blaze, what you're the one who hopped in my box
Yes.
saying that there's a lawyer, that he's asking for
I
a
never
lawyer.
said he. Nope. Nope.
Respect. What
Yes.
does this got to do with me?
I speak as your friend. What do you mean? It has
Okay,
everything to
okay.
do with you. You
I
knew
have a
about this
lot of
story when
friends.
it first happened, right?
I have a lot of friends. That doesn't. What does that
Yes.
mean?
And I speak as one of them,
Uh
right?
huh. Why do I
So
need to speak on I speak situation when he can speak on his own situation?
I didn't ask you to speak on this situation. You said that if a story is big enough, and I speak as your friend, like someone you literally know and talk to on and off this app,
Mm-hmm.
you think you would want to talk about that.
No,
I mean,
why?
you
No,
talked about T. Nathan when he went to jail and blamed God is Mia, but you were wrong
no.
about that.
I don't want to talk about somebody allegedly suing him and there's no concrete
Oh,
evidence.
he's not getting
Or
sued. He's not getting
okay, well,
sued.
okay,
This is
well,
not going to be a civil case. This is a sexual assault case.
okay, well, I don't.
Sounds stupid at all. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't need nor want to speak to Polisa because A, I
Mm-hmm.
do not believe her allegation. B, she has not produced enough evidence for me to even be interested in a story, to interested in promoting or sharing her story. So
No,
just
nobody
because
asked you to.
that
What I'm saying is, are
hold on,
you here for black women or not? Are
absolutely.
you staying with the black
But
community? You don't
I'm not
stand
going to
with SA
stand with
victims or
just
anybody that's
because
claiming
I'm
SA,
just
long,
because I'm
long as you
here
don't
for
believe them. What part of the
just
story don't
because
you
I'm
believe?
here for
I'm
black
sorry.
women. Are
What
you going to
part
speak?
of the story don't you believe though?
Just because I'm here for black women does not mean I have to support every single black woman who may not be telling the truth.
That
What
may
don't
not
you
be telling the truth.
understand?
You said so. You don't even know if she's lying.
I do not believe she's telling the truth.
You don't
So
believe
I
that.
will not
What
stand
makes
beside.
you okay?
I have
Let's take
every
it one
right.
step at a time, Karen.
I
I
have
don't want to
every
argue.
right.
Okay, I don't
I
want to
have
argue.
this. I have every right to not stand with someone. I
Right.
have chosen to not stand
Yeah.
with Palisa.
I got
I
that.
stand by that 10 toes down. I will
Okay.
not stand by
What?
her
But
side.
you said
And if
you don't believe her, right?
correct,
What part don't you believe? What makes you disbelieve her?
everything,
Like
everything.
what? Like what?
She has produced no evidence. Her story has changed multiple times. If
When did her
Palisa
story
would let,
change? What part of the story changed?
I'm not going to break. Listen, this story
You
has
said
been
this.
going on.
You saying this? You said
Listen,
this is what you. This is your
listen. This has
research,
been
right?
going on. This has been
No, this
going
is your
on
research. I'm only here
for
asking questions. This
months.
is your research. You said her story has
I'm not
changed
doing
multiple
it.
times.
No,
What part
I'm
of the
not
story
even
has changed?
interested in doing the. Listen to me. I do not have to do an ounce of research for you.
Wow.
I don't have
What do
to
you
do
mean
it
for
else
me? I didn't ask you
research
to do it for me.
for Polisa. I do not support
So you don't
her
care.
claim.
You don't
So
care to do any research. You said
absolutely, I do not
she
care.
changed her
I do
story
not care
multiple
to do
times.
any
That's your
research.
research, right?
I do not care to do any research in this
Yeah,
claim.
I
I do
heard
not
that
care to
part.
do
You
any
didn't do
research.
any research, but you said her
I do not
story
care to
changed
do any
multiple
research.
times. When did
I
her
do not
story
care.
change?
I do not care.
When did her story change? That's all I'm asking you.
I told you what I have done, and on the surface level that I have looked at,
You didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
I am
You told
not
me you didn't do
willing.
anything.
I am not willing to do anything other than that. I will not be putting her story
So
on my
you
platform.
don't even know if she's telling the truth or not.
I
So
don't.
you're
I
just not
no,
going to deal with it at all. That's how you deal with
correct.
sexual assault victims?
That I don't believe
Is
she was
that
a
your
sexual
method?
assault victim. She has stated to herself in several videos that he did not sexually assault her. I do not believe she's a sexual
Um,
assault victim.
the reason she said that, right, is because he didn't prove that he was a predator until he came on this app and lied on her.
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
think you need to
That
get
makes
the
no
whole
sense.
story.
That makes no sense. She stated that he wasn't a sexual assault, that it wasn't
No,
a sexual
nothing
assault,
proved
and
to
now
her
she's saying that
more
it's. I
that
have.
he came on this app, lied on her when he said he was behind her. I got a whole video of him saying that stand in your truth when she was telling her story to T. Nathan. When she
Okay.
came back on this app himself, he said he didn't do anything and he was cleared by cleared by his chain of command. And that's
Okay.
why he's in trouble now
Is
because
he
he
in
lied.
trouble? Is he in
Yes,
trouble?
because he
Is
lied.
he? What makes
Yes.
you think he's in trouble?
First, you cannot use a federal agency
No, no.
to lie on.
What
You
makes you
cannot use
think
that.
he's in?
He's in the Navy.
What
He
makes you
cannot.
think
First of all
he's
right,
still
I
in the
need you to calm down.
military?
You asked me a question. I'm
He's
answering
still
you.
in the military.
Yes.
He has not been charged with anything. Where
He
is
he
he in
said it was an
trouble?
investigation, right? Did he say it was an
Where is
investigation?
he in trouble?
No. Did he say it was an investigation?
Did who say
So
it
how
was?